So we've just established that this is a disease that begins at birth. This is largely established through autopsy studies where children, teenagers, people in their 20s die for other reasons, car accidents, homicides, war. And in the process of doing an autopsy, we begin to see the early stages of atherosclerosis. I think is quite conclusive that this is a disease process that might be inevitable to our species if we live long enough. And what might separate the people who never get it or the people who die from something else at old age versus the people who do simply has to do with the rate of the accelerator and the rate of the brake application vis-a-vis these modifiable and non-modifiable risks, which I guess we should talk about now.
One addendum to that is just to show you how early this can start. There are fetal autopsy studies in mothers who have familial hypercholesterolemia, and when they look at the little fetus's heart, they actually see the beginning of plaque development in that instance. So, yeah, it occurs early, and this is why pediatric guidelines have now at least encouraged lipid testing in the pediatric age group, probably age 8 or 9. You don't wait till you're 40 or 50 like you just implied, because yes, we can still help that patient, but we're moving into what's called primordial prevention. Discover the risk factors early, and whatever ones you can modify earlier rather than later is the time to do it.
Yeah, thank you for making that point. And I was actually not aware of the fetal studies in FH. We're going to obviously come back and talk about FH or familial hypercholesterolemia, as it is sadly not as uncommon as one would wish.